How do you view that? Do you think in the future this is going to be something that other teams can exploit against CDEC?
I think what I got from the game is like two things. CDEC, they got exploited by e.g. the fact that they had Disruptor in the safe lane, which was, I think, something that they probably didn't expect e.g. to do. They expected the off-lane sanking, but they didn't expect the Dazzle plus sanking combination, the pressure, the Gyro. The Gyro had, I would say, low farm from the laning phase because of that. He was under severe pressure because his laning support couldn't help him deal with the Dazzle too much, and Sanking was able to use Caustic to great effect in the lanes. And the other thing I took away from the game is how EG prioritizes the techies, because they have to win this series 2-0, and they pick techies in both their games. So for me, it's something that I actually took away, that they actually think that this hero might be a top pick for them, since they pick it when they need to win both their games.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, didn't think of it from that angle, but very true. Let's take a look at one of the highlights towards the very end of the game to see basically, what we talked about culminating back in game.
6 seconds on.
So this was EG trying to push down in the top side. Just trying to finish the game here.
And you see how tanky Juggernaut is in this situation. Yeah, he just took everything. They were just too far. Yeah, I think they were just too far behind, because you can't just leave your base against the techies. Like, you don't know what you're going to run into behind, so it's kind of difficult for them to chase out. And it creates a lot of situations for the Sanking to just wait behind to come in with the perfect timing with his ultimate. So that was a really good play from EG in general as a team.
Like, and the combination of having Shallow Grave together with a Caro with Satanic is very powerful, because you just wait until the Shallow Grave is about to run out, and you pop your Satanic and you heal up maybe, like, I think in that situation Sumail healed a good like 700 or something with a couple of Satanic attacks, and makes a very big difference. He does end up falling, but they have multiple buybacks, and this is incredible. Of course, the stasis trap here is... It doesn't look like much, because nobody dies. There's like, you just see them getting stunned, but no damage is really dealt. But it still gives them time to get into a better position for EG and secure the fight.
They can't do anything with techies. I mean, now I'm watching him this whole fight. He has completely full life, and he just gets to go through all of his mana pool, just dishing out what looks like 2 to 3 stasis traps and multiple remote mines, throwing them in with that Aghanim Scepter from afar and dishing huge bursts of magic damage, and there's nothing they can do to stop him. He's just able to sit in the back line and get so much work. Now you see him in mid lane, adding pressure there.
Yeah, he was
what a hero.
Yeah, yeah, he was just cutting back and forth throughout that fight, just making sure he did everything he could, both utility and damage for his team. So, Winter bringing up a good point. I mean, maybe the techies is something that they'll fall back on when they really need it. Or it was also just something they were saving for, like, whenever we need to clinch it, we'll use it once, we'll burn it, like we've talked about before, and then moving on to the group stage. So, let's take a look